Welcome everyone. This is AAUW Auburn Conversation and Connection. I am Sharon Watson Hamilton. Welcome on this beautiful day. Spring is coming and going lately, so I hope it's a nice day where you are. AAUW stands for the American Association of University Women. We're a nonprofit organization that supports young women and girls to education, equity, and we do that through fundraising. We're most known for the Trivia Bee. It's a fancy name, but a lot of people are invited. We have members. We do 2-year certificates members. So welcome everybody, and I hope that you'll all want to join us at the end of the show. Oftentimes on this show, I talk to non-members of our AAUW. I've talked to Ann Brown with Auburn Symphony. I've talked to Stacy Robinson with the elections in Placer County, and we've talked to docents from our museum. So today's another one of those days. I have a community member that I want to chat with today, and she works at the Senior Center. She just doesn't work at the Senior Center. She's the director at our Auburn Senior Center, and I'd like to welcome Monica Sherman. Hi, Monica.
Hi, Sharon. Thank you for having me.
You are welcome. I'm so excited to hear about your story and the Senior Center. There's a nice collaboration with the Senior Center and AAUW in that a number of our members work there, help there. Carol Hockmeister, I know, volunteers there. Colleen Conley, I think, is a donor. Ann Rude partakes in classes. Mm-hmm. So we have some connections, mm-hmm. and so I would like the folks looking at this video to know more about the Senior Center. And we'll start with, how about let's talk about you a little bit, your journey to where you are now in the Senior Center.
Well, I started the Senior Center 2.5 years ago. I had been working at a job in Citrus Heights, and the company decided to leave California. So I took some time off and decided I need to go back to work. I checked Indeed, and Indeed had a position open for the Senior Center as a admin assistant.
Oh.
I went and interviewed, and I got the job.
How fun. Indeed is that website that goes, Indeed, you need help or something like that. Oh,
yes.
How fun. You did that.
I did that.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so, and that's where you're at.
That's where I got to the Senior Center. That's how I got there. Denise DiMaselli was the director at the time. She retired. Lindsay Arfston came in as the director, and she went on to other things. And lo and behold, I got picked to be the new director.
And that, you are just been, you know everybody in that center. I know that because I've gone there several times, and it seems like everyone knows you. And so I'm sure it was a beloved selection. And I know you're doing a great job at it.
Thank you.
And so, yeah. So, but I love Lindsay too. I did know Denise, and Denise still teaches some classes, I believe.
She does, the Matter of Balance workshop.
So is that's telling that once you're there, you're always going to be there, I think.
Possibly.
So, but that's very sweet. That's a good story, and I know everyone thinks dearly of you. So that's a wonderful start. So the center's history in Auburn has been a little rocky. I think that's fair to say. And I don't think it's a secret, but it's robust right now. But a little bit of the history. Do you know much about the history here?
In 1977, a gentleman named Bill Burbank decided that him and his friends needed to have something to do besides sit at home on the porch or in the chair watching TV. So he got together with him and his friends.
Oh, nice.
They started putting the center together. He had a friend that he reached out to that was able to get 2 of the buildings that were at DeWitt Center. With lots of hard work from Bill and his friends, and mostly seniors, 70s and 80s, they put it together and started the Senior Center.
That's neat.
And lo and behold, 47 years later, here we are.
Oh, we're going to have
Still
a 50th
playing.
Anniversary coming up then.
A couple years,
Yeah. Because I know then the DeWitt Center went through its little upheaval with maybe Costco coming in, then Home Depot, and so I think those buildings are no longer even there.
I don't believe they are.
Yeah,
either.
they took them down, didn't they? That was
Yeah.
sad. And then you moved over to High Street, I
Correct.
believe, right? And that was a nice facility as well. But then it was time to move on from that.
Well,
And-
COVID kind of changed a lot of things at
Oh,
the time.
it did.
So
Yeah, yeah.
with COVID coming in, the rent was fairly high, so they decided to just close the center because everything was closing.
Right, right.
So-
And you had to keep paying the rent, whether you
If you
guys were there or not,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing that for the first time, thinking, oh no, that's not a good choice, right?
No.
So and then you found where you are now, which is
11960 Heritage Oak Place, suite number 15 in Auburn, California. If you happen to know where Max's Deli is, we're 2 doors over from Max's Deli.
and that's the real Max's Deli, not the Holiday Inn Max's.
Correct.
Yeah, the real Max's Deli, and it's near Bell and 49, kind of. It's
Right.
tucked away a little bit, but
We're down a little bit from the VA clinic. If you
yeah.
know where
Oh,
the VA clinic is.
that's a good landmark there.
Yeah.
Good job. And folks, what are your hours? I guess I should
We're
point that
there
out right
Monday
now.
through Friday, 8:45 to 3:30.
Okay, and what have you got there for me?
Oh, we've got all kinds of things there. We have exercise groups, we have knitting and crocheting group, we have Tai Chi. I know I saw you at Tai Chi
I
a couple
did.
weeks ago.
I went to Tai Chi. Yeah, Jaya's there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah.
Mahjong, American Mahjong, Chinese Mahjong, Pinochle,
Well, you have both kinds
Chinese
of
and American, yes.
Because I've heard that comment about Mahjong, but I only know this version or that. Oh, you have both.
We have both.
That's exciting. Good job. Okay, so do you have to be a member of the senior center to attend these?
You do not have to be a member for your first attendance. You can come in and go to any class for free. Also bring a friend for free.
Okay.
If you continue to want to come, then we would request that you join as a member.
Okay.
Membership is $25 per year, which that is going up on July 1st. It will be $30 per year for individual, $50 for a joint membership.
Okay. So 30 for an individual. And so if I came in now, I might as well just wait because that comes renewed. So if you paid $25 now, it'll still be 30 in July.
Correct.
Right. So you
Correct.
probably aren't going to have a whole lot of members. I mean, why pay now and 2
Right.
months later pay again? So
The
okay.
paying now part does give you a little bit of discount on the classes. For example,
Oh, that's
a
right.
$5 class, if you're not a member, would be a $7 class. So
Okay.
depending on how many classes you're thinking you're going to attend between now and the end of June would determine whether you'd want to pay the
That's
25
right. So-
now or
or
wait
later.
until July 1st.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense too. Yeah, because we do want members, and I was on the membership committee for a little while with Bonnie. Wasn't it Bonnie?
Bonnie.
Is she still
Bonnie and
working the
Meredith
members?
are, yes.
Yeah, yeah. So so membership is important. Do you know how many members we have right now?
We have over 900.
900. What's our goal?
As many as we can get.
Of course, of course. Besides the classes, besides activities, for you, what does the senior center mean for the public? Is that a rough? That might be a rough question, but
It's a place for people that live alone to come and have some type of socialization and some fellowship
yeah,
and make friends and do something that they enjoy.
and it's on an affordable scope, if
Correct.
you will. Yeah,
Correct.
yeah. So if I'm just gonna review real quick. So if I join, either $25 now or 30 as of July 1, then classes still are $5 a class. Is that
Depending
accurate?
on the class will determine the fee.
Okay, sometimes they're 5.
Some are 5, some are 7.
Seven.
We have 2 that are 8.
Okay. Is anything free for membership, with membership?
If you're 90 plus, your membership is free and most of your classes are free.
Oh,
So
that's kind of cool. Okay, that's a goal.
that's a goal.
That's a goal. It's a great goal. Do we have many members in that group?
Of our 900, it's 7.8% are at 90 plus.
7% of
Yes.
900. Okay, let me see if I can do the math. 9 times 7. So about 60 members are over 90. Wow. That's
And I have-
that's cool.
There are a couple of them that come to exercise class religiously.
Oh. Oh.
Make sure we think, okay, maybe I should be exercising.
I
a little
know,
bit.
really. Oh my gosh, isn't that outstanding?
It is, yes.
That's fabulous. Anyway, so and the other goals, just to kind of keep a nonprofit goal of a vital organization for people who might be isolated,
Correct.
might need the connection to doing something and not feel self-conscious about it. You know, where the 20-year-olds are working next to you.
Right.
I mean, they're welcome too. I don't want to sound like that, but stay out of the no, I'm sorry. Anyway, let's see. What other things? Oh, you are a 501(c)(3)
Correct.
nonprofit, so that means coming up is the big day of giving,
Yes.
and that is May 2nd. Is that
May
accurate?
2nd, I believe. Is that a Thursday?
It is. It is.
Thursday, May 2nd. Yes,
Okay.
it's a big day of giving.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, I'm going to ask you. So I want to donate to the senior center. What is the best way on the day of giving to do that?
On the day of giving, you can go to www.bigdayofgiving/Auburn Senior Center. Actually, it's www.bigdayofgiving.org/Auburn Senior Center and donate on the website.
On the actual Big Day of Giving
Big Day
website.
of Giving
Okay.
website. Also, if you're donating and using a Golden One credit card or debit card, they're matching funds up to $100,000.
Oh, good to know.
In addition to, there is a beginning, early giving starts on April 18th. So you can also go onto that same webpage and give ahead of time if you should choose to do that.
Okay.
You can set up to be a monthly donor on that website.
Okay.
If for whatever reason you're not comfortable with using the computer and doing that,
Thank you. She's talking to me.
you can mail us a check to our address at the 11960 Heritage Oak Place, Suite number 15, Auburn, California, 95603. You can also come into the center and we can give you a tour and you can drop off a check or cash, money order, whatever you're comfortable with.
Okay. And will the Big Day of Giving get credit if they mail that check between the, what was it, the 18th?
If I get it in hand before the 2nd, I can put it onto the system as a offline donation. And yes, there will be credit for that.
Then there's credit for that. Okay, this is a tricky question just because, so if I have a Safe Credit Union card and I come in on April 20th and say, hey, I want to give $100 to the senior center through this card, and we've done it before the May 2nd, so it's an offline donation, will that be counted for one of the
Correct.
matching?
Correct.
Oh,
not Safe.
not
Golden One.
Golden One, sorry. Okay, Safe. Is that my credit union? I don't know. Golden One. So let's get that straight. But they could come in early. They could put it on their card, and we'll still get the benefit of the matching
Correct.
fund. Wow. Is every organization getting that, or is that just certain ones?
It's all through Big Day of Giving. So whoever's
Wow.
giving through Big Day of
And
Giving.
maybe that's a really good ploy for Golden One. It's time to get the credit card in time. All right. I love that. How you can donate, you can mail in a check. You can also, before the May 2nd, it will get credit for that. I also want to mention, because we are an AAUW show, we have a couple other folks that are involved in nonprofits. One is Linda Yaffe. She is quite involved in the Literacy Support Council of Placer County. So that's another one of those that you can go on the website of Big Day of Giving and not only give to the Senior Center, but the Literacy Support Council. Another one is Artella Hughes has something, but I'm not sure what that group is called. I don't know if Sight Busters is part of that or not. Another group, the library is not a 501
501c3.
The library is not, but the Friends of the Auburn Library are, so that's another choice. I believe the Symphony, is that one? No, I don't think the Symphony is either. But those are good choices. It's a great day to do for nonprofits that day. And there are a number of nonprofits that don't get involved in it, but you might consider giving this time of year for that as well, just because it's on your mind. I think it's kind of wonderful that they picked the first week of May for the big day of giving, because if you've had some tax returns, maybe this is a good time to share a little bit moving forward. Monica, we have just a few minutes. I wanted to go back. I've got your, I don't know if it's the latest newsletter, but it's one of them. I saw the latest
most
one.
Current.
Okay, April and May, yep. So another thing that you are well known for, that I first got involved actually, is the driving classes. It's through AARP, but they're held at the senior center.
Correct.
And then the other one is the tax help. Again, that's through
AARP,
but it's in collaboration, and we go to the senior center to get our taxes done. There is no fee to have help with our taxes. However, they have to be rather simple taxes, I'll put it that way. You can't own 10 properties and go there. But if you just need some verification that you're doing them correctly or whatever, the senior center's there for you. Let's see. So what else is in here? Spaghetti bingo.
The second Monday of every month.
Okay. Second Sunday of every month. Monday. Oh, yes. Okay. And that's $8 a person.
That includes playing the bingo. It's $1 per card.
Okay.
So your pot, depending on how many people are there, can get a little bit better than the penny bingo.
A little bit better. Let's see. What else do we have? Bowling days. Be Fridays, April 19th and May 17th. The driving class is coming up, and the refresher safety class. Those are really nice too, because oftentimes you get a little discount with your insurance.
Correct.
Membership appreciation lunch. Is that for all members?
All members. Bring a friend.
Okay.
Please,
right.
if you're going to come, RSVP so we have a head count.
Yep, I see that by April 26th, so that's kind of coming up. Red Hot Casino Shuttle Days. Tell me about that.
We're having difficulty finding bus trips and day trips for people. It just so happens that Red Hawk will come out with their shuttle and pick everybody up, take them to the casino, and spend 4 or 5 hours there and then bring them back.
Wow.
You get picked up at the senior center.
Okay.
Shuttle leaves at 9:30.
Okay.
Takes about an hour to get there to Red Hawk, which is on 50 side up by Placerville.
Right.
At 2:30, you get back on the shuttle again, and they bring you back to the center, and you go home with all your winnings.
Okay. Is there anything offered on the shuttle, like coffee? That's always my priority.
I don't believe they offer any food on the shuttle, but if it's your first time going in, you can get your membership card or your card per se for Red Hawk, and you get $5 free play. So.
Oh, that might be worth it. And do they pay anything for the shuttle? This is all part of
the shuttle is
Red
free.
Hawk?
We request that you give the driver a tip, as well as, if you can, leave a donation for the center.
Okay. Those are both admirable requests for a free ride over there and a fun afternoon. And
they don't take the canyon either, so you don't have to worry about the windy road.
Getting sick, okay.
They'll go 50 up to Sierra College and go across to Hazel to 50 and then go 80 to Sierra College.
Right. And Sierra College becomes Hazel.
Goes all the way through to 50 and then go up 50.
Okay, that's a good way to go. And that is Thursday, April 25th. And do they need to call ahead of time?
Yes. This one is almost full. We have another one coming in June.
Okay.
I don't remember the exact date in June, but it's going to be late June.
Okay.
Also a Thursday.
Okay.
There's a maximum of 25 people that will fit on the shuttle.
Okay. So. All right. It says 15, Monica. Is it
That's minimum.
Minimum.
They want to have a minimum of 15 to go, but max is 25.
25. Okay, so we got a little leeway. Okay, I'm going through the pages. Phil, how are we doing on time? We're good. Okay, I always like to include Phil in our little talks. This was another one, a class I did years ago, cell phone classes. Those are fun because cell phones still are growing faster than we are.
Foreign little objects.
Yeah. They have Android classes May 15th, it looks like, and let's see, what's your iPhone classes? April. Oh, you have a lot of them.
He splits them up into categories. So
Okay.
there's basics, there's photo basics, online scams,
Okay.
messaging basics. Then he'll do a basics 2 for photos and for the
Okay.
phone and for messaging.
And that's all iPhones. The Androids just get
Android
the one
is separate
class.
from, right.
Okay. All right. Let's see. However else do we? How electric bills busting your budget. That sounds fun. Legal consults. Tell me about that.
Twice a month, every second and fourth Wednesday, there's a free legal consultation clinic.
Okay.
In order to get an appointment, you have to go through Legal Services of Northern California.
Okay. And their phone number is here. Do you know it?
That phone number is 530-823-7560. Once your appointment is made, you will meet with the attorney at the center for your 20 to 25 minute free consultation.
Okay. And what kinds of things do you go there for? Like if you're having trouble with property
She'll
sales?
answer any question
Okay. All right.
and let you know where to go from
there. Okay, I like that. Oh, Monica, one thing we didn't, you've got the whole list of evolving classes. They can buy like a month's worth, right?
Correct.
That saves them a little bit of money too, right?
It works out to approximately $1 a class if they buy first of the month, come in and pay for your class for the full month.
Okay, all right. And do those prices vary too, depending on the class? Or?
Correct.
Okay, but still, if you buy the pass or for your class, and you attend all of them, it is a savings, I'm sure.
Correct.
Let's see. What else is in this newsletter? This newsletter is really fun. Well put together. Did you do this?
I did.
Oh, see, she's a woman of all trades. Okay, here's one that is really kind of fun. They're having a recipe book.
Putting together a cookbook.
Yes. Okay. How's that coming along? Because I got you some recipes today.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm not the one actually putting it together. That would be Barbara Allendorfer who's putting it together.
Is Barbara putting it together?
Barbara's putting it together.
Oh, she does everything.
Yes, she does.
Okay.
Quite crafty.
Yes. Yeah. So okay, that's good to know. It's going to Barbara. That's fun. And your recipes have to be in by the end of April. It looks like. Mm-hmm. Wood carving. Okay, Steve is on the board.
Steve is vice president of the board. Wood carving is now every Wednesday and not just the first Wednesday of the month.
Okay.
So they're calling it Wood Carving Club.
Oh, fun.
So just come and sit with like-minded people and work on your project.
Okay, I like that. And rock painting, that's always continued to be kind of fun. Let's see, watercolor. Is that new, Monica?
That's been going on for probably about 5-6 months now.
Okay.
Full class. We had that yesterday. There were 12 people in that class.
Oh, nice.
They just love it.
Yeah. Well, Patty's excellent too. Patty Pierpoint Dong is an Auburnite, and she's also an AAUW member, I think. So, and then workshops by Carla. So what are those?
Carla does a good mix of things. She is a real estate agent, but she's not there to get the clientele. She's there to teach, if you're wanting to downsize your home, things to do to prepare your home for sale.
Okay.
She also is a vegan cook.
Oh,
She's
no.
done vegan breakfast
Okay.
class. She's done vegan lunch class. She
Okay.
did vegan desserts.
Okay.
Her next class is going to be vegan sauces and gravies.
All right. I think of it so limiting, but I know there's a lot of products out there. So.
Well,
yeah.
and I think vegan and I think tasteless. I have to tell you, I think Carla should open a restaurant because hers is very edible.
Good. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice comment. Managing the paper clutter. Who's doing that? Sherry.
With
New
New
Leaf Senior Transitions. Yeah, I went to a talk with her once. That's what I need help with, I think.
I think we all do.
Yeah. Okay. So, final little spaghetti bingo is Monday, April 8th.
That's already gone.
That's already gone.
Our next one's going to be May, but it's May. This should actually be May 13th. It was brought to my attention I have a boo-boo. So
Oh, no.
next spaghetti bingo will be May 13th, Monday.
Okay, got it. If you're a member already, the member appreciation lunch is May 4th. You know what else is May 4th? You know, me and sports. That's the Kentucky Derby. You could have a Kentucky Derby hat contest. I'm just saying. Good. Anyway, big day of giving, May 2nd, and I think early giving starts April 18th. You mentioned that. That's wonderful. That's a nice option. I'm not, I don't do a lot on the computer money-wise, because I just feel I could give away everything with a touch of the button. But I love the option that I could come in and do that and use a credit card or a check, and it would still give credit. I like that. I like that a lot.
Good.
I think anything else you want to share with us about the center that I didn't cover?
I think everybody should come and just check it out. Come and try a class and see. There are several of them to choose from.
Okay. And we are tucked in that one center by Max's Deli, the real Max's Deli over on Heritage Oaks. It's tucked in. And how about parking? I always kind of find that a little bit of a challenge.
Parking can be a little bit of a challenge.
Okay.
You can park on the street and walk over a little bit if you're wanting to get a few extra steps before your exercise class.
Right.
Or cool down after your exercise class.
Can they park in that other part that's as you pull into the center to the left? Can they park over there? I mean, that's a business.
If it's an open space,
they can. You can't park in front of Max's Deli during hours, right?
He's got 3 spaces that you can't park there.
Okay.
At the opposite end from where Max's comes through, and then you come to us, and then when you're going back towards the street again, Imagine has a few at the end that they prefer not to have people park in there because they use that for drop-off transportation for the kids that are being dropped off.
That's a good to know, because sometimes I think I've cheated and parked there. Okay, I do think parking's a challenge, but not without getting there.
Not so much that you shouldn't come.
That's right. And the hours are long enough, again, 9 to 3:30? Is that actually? And is it Monday through Friday now?
We are Monday through Friday.
Because there for a while, during COVID and stuff, you didn't do Mondays.
Correct.
Right. So now we're back open on that. I love that. So, so kind of easy to remember. I would love for everybody to stop by.
I would
Any
too.
age, I should ask that. Do you have to be any age?
You can be any age. We don't limit the age. We'll take anybody.
We'll take anybody, even 90 years old. So.
Yes, I have a few that are in their 20s and 30s because they like to play a couple of the games that happen. So
the bingo or the mahjong
and pinochle.
And they'd be, if a little younger group, if they're available during a work day, the trip over to Red Hawk would be fun. Okay, Monica, I so appreciate you talking about our senior center. I think it's a real gem in this town, and I wish everybody would stop by, like you said. That would be great. So I do appreciate you and all you do.
Well, thank you.
And you're well loved over there in the center. I do know that.
Well, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Say hi to everybody over there.
Hi, everybody.
Thank you. Have a great day, everyone. We are about done here, and I wish you all well. I'll see you next time.